I'm going to do an insight video today, and I'm going to talk about abundance. I'm going to talk about the notion of abundance and how this relates to our lives. Abundance, a lot of people look at it as seeing something like it's a material thing, as like a physical thing. Abundance isn't that. It's the flow of the universe. It's the flow of energy and vibration and creation that's constantly coming in within your energy, within your flow, the universal flow, like the source energy flow, infinite vibration, which is the symbol of like infinity, like the horizontal eight. This is what abundance is. Abundance is the notion and the understanding and the consciousness that all things are flowing into your energy all the time. But the more you become an open channel, the more you start to open up to abundance, and you start to access the universal law of correspondence, which is the inner world, the inner reality, which is the access or a door of consciousness that opens up, and you move through like with different sort of like way of being and consciously and your awareness. Then you start to step into the fifth dimension, and the fifth dimension is the infinite. It's the infinite. It's an access to the infinite vibration, the eternal moment of source energy, which is abundance. Abundance is the flow of the universe, and it's knowing that constantly that this source energy is constantly flowing into your essence, connecting to your essence, and flowing to you. And through this is like a creative vibration, a creative frequency that is constantly aligning with you. It's constantly coming into your energy, and the abundance is the awareness and the knowledge that through this vibration, through this frequency, you can dissolve, create, manifest. But it's also the infinite eternal moment that allows you to know that within this vibration all things are possible, all aspects of creation are possible. And it's sort of like that's the shift from the 3D dimension to the 5D dimension. It's also a shift to the understanding that you create from within. You create from this, or you create from your center, and from your center of your source energy is where you create these vibrations. And it's all about, again, about this sense of, I talk about this I am presence, and this like eternal mantra. The I am is so important because what it does is, by saying I am, you're instantly creating something. You're instantly starting to vibrate vibrate in that moment, in that eternal moment, which is the source energy, the source vibration. So anything that you're trying to create in your life, by using the words I am, you're instantly saying I am this. I'm not trying to be it. I'm not working towards being it. I am it. And then the key thing is, with the I am presence, again, is to vibrate as it. So if you want to be, I don't know, you want to sort of like shift it, you want to create something within your career, or you want to create some sort of meaningful sort of like career move or something like that, then you have to vibrate as it. Because the more that you vibrate as it from like your internal vibration, the more that vibration then ripples out into the external world, and then starts to align the external world with your inner vibration. So your inner vibration is what starts to the seed of creation, the seed of manifestation, the seed of the law of attraction, through like inspired action, through perpetual transmutation, which is again the universal law where you understand everything is vibrations and frequencies. And when you create that and you start to sort of like vibrate as that sort of reality from your inner world, the external world starts to align with it, and the universe starts to align with it. And then what starts to happen is then you start to attract those opportunities, those experiences, those people, those events that are needed to create what you're to, or like to align with that vibration of creation that you're creating from your inner world, like your center, from your source energy vibration. And this is abundance, is the understanding that you are an infinite being that can at any time shift, change, dissolve, sort of manifest anything. And this is the abundance, that the abundance is known that the infinite source energy is always flowing into your energy centers, into your being, and at any time you can access it. And again, this is why this I am presence is really important, because the I am presence is like it's like self-fulfilling in that way. It's like you create and manifest from I am. I am is saying that, I am creating a vibration, and I am this thing. I'm not trying to be it. I'm not trying to create it or like I'm not trying to. It's not like I'm trying to create it. I don't mean that. I mean I'm not trying to try and get there. I might be this. You're saying you are it. So you're sending a clear signature, a clear vibration to the external world from your source energy, your source vibration. And abundance is knowing this. Abundance is having the awareness to know that this is what you're doing. And again, this is why I talk about the universal law of correspondence and the inner world, how important it is that we access it, because that's where the infinite is, the expansive eternal moment where we can all sort of like start to create and manifest like a new reality, but like a reality that is more in line with our source energy and our source purpose. And this allows us then, by all of us awakening to this, then we awaken to a collective purpose. And this is what we're here for. This is what we're here for, is we're here to collectively connect and to all awaken to that fifth dimension, which is the energy and the vibration and the frequency that's now manifesting and integrating within our consciousness, within this reality, within this age. So it's really important that we start to practice those things. And I've talked about the tools that we can do this through visioning, we can do this through meditation, we can do this through crystals, we can do this through you can do it through yoga, you can do it through Tai Chi, all these kind of things. And again, all of them are they're all tools to access the inner source vibration, the inner source frequency, which is what is where our true sort of like consciousness and our expansiveness comes from. And this is why it's important that we start to integrate. Obviously this is also by opening up your energy centers, your chakras as well, and all of it is about aligning. All of that is becoming like a walking, like becoming an awakened vibration, an awakened frequency, that we can then start to move in this infinite consciousness and this infinite awareness. And by opening up our channels like this, we're opening up to source energy, so we're becoming it, we're accessing that eternal moment. And when we do that, again, the other things come online, like the universal law of inspired action, where we become open as receivers, as an open channel, because we're connected to our source energy, to start to access source vibration and source living, which is living through vibration. It's living through the fifth dimensional reality and the fifth dimensional consciousness. And by opening up our energy and our energy centers to become that vibration, that frequency, we're accessing the infinite. And the infinite has this infinite vibration of frequencies, of like a fifth dimension of consciousness that will align with us and bring us intuition, bring us open up our senses, so we can start to then align with it. And the infinite consciousness, or the infinite sort of vibration and source vibration, will bring in sort of like insights and understanding that will allow our being to experience reality in a different sort of in like a higher awareness, a higher consciousness, because that infinite consciousness will bring in energy and insights that will allow us and direct us to start to align with our purpose, but also to align with what we're creating. So it's about sort of like vibration and frequency and harmonizing with that. And it's about daily practice of opening up our energy centers, so we can start to once again become these energetic beings that are walking around with these vibrations, these frequencies, and open and living from our center, from our source energy. And this is the abundance, knowing that we've always got this this is a key of awareness and a key consciousness, that this is ever flowing, ever coming into our being. The infinite source energy works in harmony with us and wants to create and manifest what we're trying to create from our inner source. But it also brings insights and awareness from like a higher state of consciousness, a higher state of awareness, because it's bringing in an infinite consciousness that allows us to be in line with the planet, with each other, but also all other realities as well. So it's like it's got two sort of like it's working on, like, it's not working on two vibrations or two reality or two different. It's not working on two different states of reality. It's working on infinite states, but it's directing us to bring on or create or manifest what will make us truly happy as like source beings, and bringing us in line with our purpose, but it's also bringing us in line with an infinite purpose, like an infinite collective consciousness that's needed to shift and change this reality. Because it has two sort of like aims. So like the source energy, the infinite consciousness, has us to align and bring our own purpose online, but it's also here to shift and change the reality and consciousness of the whole planet, and all of us as beings living on this planet. So, you know, it's when we start to access this, we start to realize that we're aligning on two different levels at the same time, like an infinite collective conscious level, and also like an individual level. But also the first stage to this is opening up, so we start to feel the vibration, feel the frequency within our own reality. And once we start to understand and access source energy on an individual level, and we start to create and manifest through the I am presence and our own vibration, our own frequency, and awaken to source energy, then the infinite source energy of collective consciousness will start to come online, and we'll start to then integrate and align in like with other beings to start to create and manifest a new vibration of frequency, not just for ourselves but for the planet as well, collectively. And this is what's going on for many of us at the moment. We're shifting and changing, and the whole sort of purpose of this is to move away from the 3D reality and move into a 5D reality, where we start to once again become these vibrations, these frequencies, and start to understand the infinite power of these vibrations, these frequencies, how we can dissolve, shift, change, but also a learning in that vibration, in that frequency, that the abundance of source energy and the infinite vibration is there for us to access at any time. And remember, everything is symbolic. Everything that's happening externally is symbolic in the 3D reality, and all this symbolic sort of like insights that we're having are all here to direct us back within, to direct us back into the fifth dimensional consciousness and the fifth dimensional reality, where we can start to be aligned and start to create and manifest from our source energy and our source vibration. That's the insight for today.